Hi, it's Caleb Carter. I want to continue a discussion that we started this morning when I was up at the vacation home my wife and I have up in West Virginia, far, thank God, from the damn politicians in Washington. I told you then about a meeting I attended, very intimate meeting with Dr. Walter Williams, the late great economist, where he said about taxes, look, if 10% is good enough for God, it ought to be good enough for government. And he was right, and he pointed out chapter and verse. Well, I told you he said two things at that meeting, and I wanted to share with you. The second is of a less humorous note. As a matter of fact, it's somber, okay? Dr. Williams also said, folks, you need to understand something. And I mean this very seriously, folks. You need to understand that once a government decides that you are a primary source of revenue, you are no longer a citizen, you are a subject. Once a government decides, which the U.S. government most certainly has, that you are a primary source of revenue, you are no longer a citizen, you are a mere subject, okay? When a government hits the 40 to 50% of your income, folks, you're a subject. You are a subject, and that's the minimum they're taking if you really get down to the nitty-gritty. And the worst news is they're coming for more, okay? What's on the books now and heading your way, I told you this morning about the mileage tax, which is going to be the biggest single middle-class income tax increase in history. But they're also coming with what Biden and the ghastly Secretary of Treasury Yellen calls the tax compliance regime. Regime, by the way, is her word, not mine. Regime, which is going to monitor every single penny you spend. Okay, you may have already heard about it. The $600, they say, oh, only if it's only $600. No, that's cumulative. That's for a full year, and then once it hits that, the banks have to report it. You might say, well, I'll start using cash. They're coming for your cash. Look around you. More and more you'll see the signs, cash not accepted. Well, the government's going to make sure of that, folks, because they want to monitor every penny you spend to make sure you are in compliance with the IRS. And when they do that, expect that letter in the mail telling you what you really owe that you didn't think you did. Okay, and that's just the beginning, because we also have the Pocahontas, the Senator Warren from Massachusetts, ever eager to stick her hand in your pocket. She has now introduced the IRS Restoration Act of 2021. I didn't know the IRS needed to be restored, did you? They seem pretty powerful to me now. Well, not powerful enough for Elizabeth Warren. She wants to triple their $11 billion budget. Triple. So there'll be a lot more compliance and a lot more agents spread out across the country, knocking on your door. Okay? Look, the politicians with their COVID panic bankrupted the country over the past year and a half. We had a winter flu a year and a half ago. They shut everything down, went into total panic mode, total panic and power mode, I might add, and shut everything down. Now they're saying somebody's got to pay for that, and that somebody, as Elizabeth Warren said, has to be you, okay? You. So they're coming for even more, and my advice for you is while they're coming, you get going south of the border. Taxes in every Central American country are a fraction of what they are in this country now. So make your move. Do everything legal, but don't leave money on the table unnecessarily for the government to come and badger and bilk and bankrupt you over, okay? Just don't do it. Get your assets and your butt out while the getting's good, and salvage what you have worked so hard to earn and save, okay? I urge you to do that. The tax man is coming, and you deserve to be able to escape legally, IRS. I'm saying legally, but there's a lot of legal ways by moving south of the border. So let's do this thing.